have some questions or queries, you may ask me. So I would like to welcome everyone here. Please sit here and listen carefully. He has done his B.Tech from Roorkee, that is a very prestigious college, and after that, he has found that the Krishna consciousness is the ultimate path for happiness and perfection of human life. So after that, he just somehow he came to contact with us with IIT, and we connected. And after got enlightened, he just signed himself as a brahmachari, he serving the teachings. He studied the teachings of Krishna consciousness throughout the schools, colleges, throughout India, various places. So we can meet him. Also, so much thing we learned from him. So please listen carefully today. It's very wonderful to hear him always. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, ठीक है चलिए. Hare Krishna. So, okay, before starting, ज्ञानते मेरन्दस्य ज्ञानतिनाशनाकिरतक्षुरुमुदितं तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने. नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे विशेषण्यवादी पाश्चात्यस्तारिणे. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. So the topic of today's presentation. Do you know what is the topic of today's presentation? Or can anyone of you tell? Why we keep changing our desires? Yes. We keep changing our desires. For example, earlier people wanted to join BJP. Today they want to join CJP. Right? How many of you have joined CJP already? You will join? Yes. So our desires keep on changing. But first we will understand what is desire, how it is produced, and then how, on what factors does our desire depends. Okay. So I have few questions for you. Question number 1. Wait. These are the 3 questions. So, how many of you think that changing desire is a sign of weakness or it is a sign of growth? What do you think? If we change our desires, so is it a weakness or is it a growth? Think according to material life. Okay. Akilo? Depends on the situation. Like, can you explain? We can. Uh, okay. 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 Anyone else? What do you think? Changing desire is a weakness or a strength? Both. Okay, one more question I will ask. Another question. Just you have to think, like really think. Has it ever happened to you that whatever your desire was, and then after getting fulfilled, you were still feeling empty, not satisfied? Happened to you? Or after even after your desire was fulfilled, still you were feeling not satisfied? Has it ever happened to you? Happened. Can you give some example? What? You also? क्या हुआ था? हाँ, खाने के बाद भी डिससेटिस्फेक्शन। डिससेटिस्फेक्शन था या फिर क्या था कि मतलब और खाना है, आई वांट मोर, या फिर व्हाई आई डिड आई ईट दिस यार, आई शुड नॉट हैव, लाइक दैट टू यू? ओके। ओके। एनीवन एल्स? Your desire got fulfilled but still you were not feeling, you are feeling empty from inside. Ever happened to you like that? Another question, one more question I want to ask. Has it ever happened that you have conquered any desire? Like you were desiring something for a long time, but at the end you conquered it. No, I don't want it. I don't. Ever happened to you? कोई इच्छा हो रही हो बहुत दिनों से, but at the end you said नहीं यार छोड़ो, नहीं चाहिए. Ever happened to you? Can you give example? क्या लेना चाहिए? आईफोन लेना चाहिए. जो मेरे पास 2 किडनी है उसमें खुश हूँ मैं. नहीं, good, right. Anyone else want to share something? Yes, we are like we are discussing. You can share anything you want. घर में तो ऐसे भी कोई बोलने देता नहीं. You can share whatever you want. You are desiring something, but then you left it and you replaced it with a new desire, something else. जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैं बताता हूँ आपको. बचपन में यू आर लाइक वेरी मच एडमेंट कि मुझे खिलौना चाहिए, खिलौना, ये वाला खिलौना चाहिए, दिस टॉय आई वांट. बट आफ्टर सम टाइम वी रिप्लेस्ड इट विद द न्यू डिजायर कि वो खिलौना नहीं चाहिए, मुझे साइकिल चाहिए, मैं बड़ा हो गया. लाइक दैट. Then after that we replaced it with even some different desire. No, not even cycle. I want something else. Maybe now you want bike. You replaced it. So whatever you replace it, we keep on replacing our desires. That also keep on happening, right? Desire cannot be given up. It is replaced. It is replaced. For example, earlier you were eating chocolates. Now chocolates, no more temptation. Now we want rasgulla, rasmalai. ISKCON Prasadam. You replaced the desire. You did not leave the desire. You replaced it. Right? So, the mind of a self-controlled person is compared to ocean. In an ocean, various rivers they enter. Many rivers they come to ocean. बट कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि ओशन जो है रिवर्स की वजह से फुल हो गया हो? No. It never got overwhelmed or it never was affected by so much incessant flow of so many rivers. No. Ocean is never affected. Similarly, the mind of a self-controlled person, all the so many desires keep on entering into that those desires cannot affect the mind of a self-controlled person. So many desires. Or just one who is not self-controlled, what happens to them? कई बार कई लोगों को मॉल जब जाते हैं वो लोग दे गो क्रेजी, अरे ये ले लेते हैं ना यार, अरे ये ले लेते हैं ना, अरे ये भी ले लेते हैं, ये ले लेते हैं. Especially it happens with female. हस्बैंड बोलता है अबे इसकी क्या जरूरत है, अरे इसकी क्या जरूरत है, and they bring so many useless stuff from market which is never used but still like so much desires and they could not control. They could not control. So yes, so desires, actually desire is the root cause of suffering. Many intelligent people they say this also. Desire is the root cause of suffering. But a soul can only desire. जिंदा आदमी का सबूत क्या है कि alive person's only proof is only symptom is that he will have desires. If he does not have desire, he is not alive, he is a dead stone. He is a dead stone. So desires are there. Every soul has a desire. Desire, so it is a symptom of soul. And desires, material desires, they are caused by ignorance. That we will discuss at the end of the lecture. So what are the things that affect a desire? Which kind of desires you will have? What are the factors? So now we will come to those factors. So these are three modes of material nature. These three modes of material nature, they affect desire of a person. एक मिनट बस, फुल स्क्रीन. So in 13th chapter 22nd verse, Krishna says the person goes into different conditions or different desires by associating with different kinds of modes. There are three modes of material nature: सतोगुण, रजोगुण, तमोगुण. जिस मोड के संपर्क में आएंगे, the mode with which we associate, we will get that kind of desire. If we associate with satogun, we will get that kind of desires. So what will happen to in different modes? What happens? We will see. अरे अरे क्या हो गया इसको, हैंग हो गया लैपटॉप। Okay. So in mode of passion, what is the mode of passion? The nature of mode of passion is craving. Mode of passion means competition. Mode of passion means I want this, I want that. In mode of passion, the person wants, I want more, I want more, और मुझे ज्यादा चाहिए, and I want to outgrow all my competitors. I want to be ahead with from everyone. उसके पास इतना क्यों है, मेरे पास ज्यादा होना चाहिए. I want more. This is the symptom of mode of passion. I got 68% and my friend got 69%. Then that is a problem. If I get 40% and my friend gets 39%, I am very happy. Why? Mode of passion. Yes. Feeling कैसी आती है इसमें? Feeling आती है the person is restless. Local train में दिखता है ना? Restless. The person is anxious. The person is so anxious. And you see, person will not be able to fix himself at one place. He will always be like this. He will get this and then he wants something else. He will get that and he wants something else. He will always be in frustration. He's always be in passion. This is the symptom of mode of passion. Rajso lobh ev cha. From passion, greed arises. Greed. I want more. I want this. This. To do. लैपटॉप हैंग हो गया. Then comes mode of goodness. Mode of goodness. What is the nature of mode of goodness? In mode of goodness, knowledge is cultivated. Sattva sanjayate jnanam. From mode of goodness, real knowledge comes. And the person has clarity of mind in mode of goodness. It's like crystal clear. Mind is clear. Okay, I want this. And in mode of goodness, the feeling is he is peaceful, he is content, satisfied, संतुष्टि है. Everything is luminous, प्रकाशित हो जाता है सब. Desires किस तरह की आती है mode of goodness में? I want to learn, I want to serve, I want to eat, but I want to cleanly, like clean eating I want to do. I want to do everything clean. That kind of desires are developed in mode of goodness. But mode of goodness में भी एक trap है. Attachment to what? Knowledge, happiness. Attachment to happiness and knowledge. Mode of goodness में भी ये trap है. And then third is mode of ignorance, tamas. Okay, first we will discuss what happens to a person in mode of goodness, sattva. तो सत्वा में क्या रिजल्ट रहता है? He will get knowledge and he will be peaceful. And सत्व हमेशा कहाँ पे लेके जाता है? ऊपर. There is a verse in Bhagavad Gita. Urdhvam gachanti sattvasta. Udvam gachanti sattvasta. Satogun will take you upwards. And Rajogun will take you where? Sideways. This is arrow wrong. Rajogun will take you to this earthly planets. Satogun will take you higher planets. Swarg, Janlok, Taplok, Meherlok, Brahmlok. And in Rajogun, greed is there and always anxiety is there. I want this, I want that, this, I want that. Why he got more than me? Oh, I didn't get this. Like this. And then there is a third. Oh my God. Whew. It happens sometimes. You prepare something and then it does not work. Now here also can be three type of reactions as per three different modes. A Rajogun person, what he will do? क्यों नहीं चल रहा यार, है ना? Anger. Rajogun will what he will do? Huh? Satogun person, what he will do? See, I prepared this PPT, but okay, no problem. Hare Krishna. So Tamogun person, what are his desires? In Tamogun, the person is lazy and what? One second. We can always open in our phone.
Catch it before it's gone.
Rajogun. So in so different modes that dominate what kind of desires we will have. If you are ever in trouble, then Krishna will himself come to save you. In mode of ignorance, what happens? In mode of ignorance, the desire is यार यहाँ से निकलते हैं, सो जाता हूँ यार कुछ प्रॉब्लम से बचने के लिए, I want to sleep, ये लगा लेते हैं, ये लगा लेते हैं, or I want to cheat. These are the desires produced of mode of ignorance. The nature of mode of ignorance is the person is in illusion, laziness and intoxication. What kind of feeling does this generate, mode of ignorance? The person loses his capacity to discriminate. He loses discrimination. It is dark. The person does not want to move anywhere. Inertia, एक ही जगह रहना चाहता है. like that. एंड उसके सिम्टम क्या है? टायर्डनेस, लेजीनेस एंड प्रोलॉन्ग्ड स्लीप. कौन कौन ज्यादा सोता है 10 घंटे से? So which mode is prominent? Tamoguna. Yes. Tamasva ajnanajam viddhi. Krishna says that mode of darkness, born of ignorance, deludes all embodied beings. So tamas कहाँ पे लेके जाता है? Lower planets में. Delusion, laziness, adogachanti tamas. So all these three modes, actually, these three modes are different kinds of chains that are binding us, shackles. Mode of goodness, passion and ignorance. Ignorance is what? Iron chain. Iron chain से आपको बांधा हुआ है. रजोगुण is what? Silver chain से आपको बांधा हुआ है. And सतोगुण is what? Golden chain से बांधा हुआ है. So will you be happy that I tie you at one place with golden chain for 1 year? But will you be happy? Why? It's golden chain. हाँ? छूट जाना, 1 साल तक खुश रहोगे? नहीं, फिर से नहीं जाओगे 1 साल, लेकिन वहीं बंधे रहोगे. उसके बाद में कहीं नहीं जाओगे, उसके बाद छूट जाओगे. लेकिन आप 1 साल तक बंधने के लिए तैयार हो? गोल्डन चेन में बांधा जाएगा आपको. लेकिन भाई, इससे गोल्डन चेन, भाई गोल्ड का प्राइस तो अभी बढ़ गया है. So mode of goodness, ignorance and passion, they all are binding. One is binding us in golden chain, another is silver chain, another is iron chain, but all three of them are binding. So what we have to do? We have to rise above these three modes. We have to rise above these three modes. So the solution of rising above these three modes is given by Krishna. Mamcha yoga vicharena bhakti yogena sevate. If the person engages in devotional service, then he is free from these three shackles. Golden chain, silver chain, iron chain. By doing what? By doing bhakti. Then the person is above these three modes. So right now, whatever desires we are having, they are either influenced by goodness or passion or ignorance. But all these three desires are binding. All these three desires, they are binding us to this material nature. And if you want real liberation, if you want to be free from this bondage, we have to engage in devotional service. And the result of devotional service is, then desires are purified. What happened with Arjuna at the battle of Kurukshetra? First, he came to fight with Kauravas. He had that desire of fighting. But he wanted to fight for what? He wanted to fight for gaining his kingdom, for taking revenge of Draupadi's Chiran, disrobing. First, he wanted to fight for these reasons. But then Krishna taught him Bhagavad Gita. And after hearing Bhagavad Gita, still he want to fight. But now he don't want to fight for gaining his kingdom or taking revenge. Now he wants to fight for what? Pleasing Krishna. Then the desire is purified. Now he is acting above these three modes of material nature. So we don't have to kill our desire. It's not that desire is bad, we have to kill the desire. No, desire needs to be purified. Desire needs to be purified. So earlier, when we are affected by these three modes of material nature, our desire, in any mode, main thing is we want to enjoy. Either the desire is affected by mode of goodness or passion or ignorance, whatever the desire is, main thing is I want to enjoy. But when the person rises above three modes and engages in devotional service, then his desire is transferred to I want to serve. I want to serve. I want to serve Krishna. I want to serve devotees. I want to serve. The person's desire is from changes from enjoyment to serving. Then he is free. Then he is muktatma. Then he will not be affected by any kind of miseries. So how to practice it? So first of all, we will have to diagnose. First you diagnose what are my desires. You write on paper, what are my desires? Main desires which are affecting your heart. Just write. Just I give you 2 minutes. Okay? Just think. Keep them in your mind. What is that 5 things that I want most? Just think to yourself. Take 2 minute time. What are those 5 things that you want to most? That you want most? Just think. Take 2 minutes. Your time starts now. You have to make a list of 5 things. You can write it on your phone also. You don't have to show to me. You can just write on phone. What are the 5 things? At least you should know na what is your desire. भाई आपको तो पता होना चाहिए what are my desires. Just write them on your phone. Honest रहना है अपने आप से. Be honest with yourself. Very difficult exercise है. Very difficult है. But you have to be honest with yourself. What are the 5 most prominent desires in your heart? where you are affected by mode of goodness, that's why you develop that desire of getting that knowledge. Then good health, then of course that is also somewhere product of mode of goodness, healthy lifestyle, health. Okay, so that's how you can, all of you can analyze your different desires, how these desires you yourself diagnose whatever desires that you have written, how they are affected by different modes. We have discussed how different modes uh, they decide, they shape our different desires. So we have to diagnose it, and we offer that desire to Krishna some or other. There are many desires which can offer it to Krishna. For example, you said you want knowledge, so you can start by taking knowledge from Bhagavad Gita. You can start knowing about God. That is the greatest knowledge. If you want knowledge, then why to not know about God? So that's how you can offer that desire to Krishna. So you all can somehow or other connect your desires to Krishna. For example, you want a big house, right? Someone of you want a big house. You can transfer or offer that desire to Krishna. Okay, I want to make a big house for Krishna, big temple, like that. Why not that? That's how we can purify our desires, like that. Someone wants big, okay, build a big cart for Jagannath. Lord Jagannath goes in cart. So that's how we can purify our desires, offer our desires to Krishna. And then we can act in bhakti, devotional life. So that will liberate us, that will free us from all kind of miseries. And whatever your desires are, you can check which mode is driving my desire right now. And then once the disease is diagnosed, then we can cure the disease. Hare Krishna. So any question, comment? You can ask. Anyone wants to ask something? Desire, having a desire is a weakness. Having desire is a symptom of life. My question was, chasing a desire is a weakness or symptom of, but having a desire is a symptom of life. If the person is living, the person is not dead, then he will have desires. That's okay to have desires. Okay. Any other question?
Someone is noticing that he is moving gradually from Sattva or kind of passion from Tamo. He is gradually moving at that side. Tending toward that side, he is moving that.
Yeah.
So how can he be resolve that
Issue. Yes. So then he needs to find out the ways and means to stay in tamogun and go above tamogun. So for example, satogun is here, rajogun is here, and tamogun is here. But when we practice spirituality, it is above all this. So if we tend to go towards this side, some force is pulling us towards this side. We need a force in the opposite direction which can pull us upwards. So that's why we practice spirituality. So that can make us rise above, the lower modes. If you practice spirituality, then it will lift you from the lower modes of tamogun and rajogun. So you will automatically come to satogun when we practice spirituality. Any other question? Okay. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. So now we will have a drama. This is Purushottam month going on. So we will have a drama based upon how Purushottam month came to be known as most auspicious month about that. So please watch it. Hare Krishna. छोड़ो छोड़ो रहने दो काम करो अभी काम मेरा बैग दे दो उधर